This is Ginseng Roots, a 12-issue series by Craig Thompson and published by Uncivilized Books. So many people know Craig Thompson from his graphic novel Blankets, and Ginseng Roots is kind of a spiritual sequel to his earlier autobiographical work, but it expands the narrative into like an intensely rewarding, serialized, just educational experience that is unlike any other book I can think of. I try to avoid hyperbole, but it's kind of impossible to avoid when you're talking about a work that is this good. I can confidently say that like this is the best series that I've covered on this channel. It's a pretty young channel, but this is without a doubt the best thing I've covered here. I would argue that this is the best. This is Craig Thompson's best work to date. The level of skill and the craft that is on display in the production of this book is superior to any other floppy comic that you can find today. This series took over 5 years to put together and, was released issue by issue sporadically between 2019 and 2023 was when the last issue came out. I missed all these issues as they were released, so I just picked up the collected box set, and I am very glad that I did. Craig Thompson has just produced one of the most incredibly thoughtful, compelling narratives. It spans across time, continents, cultures, and it's just one of the most ambitious projects that I've ever seen. It's meticulously designed. One of the most gorgeous books I've ever read. This thing makes me angry that comics can look this good. I didn't think I would love this book that much. It's a comic about ginseng. How interesting could that be? But I'll tell you right now that this is like one of the best 12 issues of a comic that you can get, like since Watchmen. Honestly, I argue this is a better comic than Watchmen. You could give this comic to anybody, and if they've never read comics, they could enjoy, reading this book. I don't know if you could say that about Watchmen, but the other side of it is if you love comics, then you'll find even more to appreciate about this series. The only limitation to your enjoyment of this book is your own curiosity. This feels like everything was expertly crafted with like the themes all just expertly tied together from beginning to end. But, this is a living book. The characters who appear in one issue will then write in to the letters page of another issue, and they'll talk about their reaction to their portrayal. Very compelling. This stuff's so good. Like even the footnotes in the book are more interesting than some of the other stuff you'll read out there. Just the footnotes and the all the extra descriptions of stuff. It gets into there's politics. It was a COVID book, and yet it all is tied together by this ginseng. So these issues will be collected into one book, maybe in a couple years, but it will be different than the individual issues. It's going to be missing some of the material, like the letters pages and some of the other supplemental stuff that you get in the serialized book. That you won't get those in the new collection whenever the hell that comes out. And I can't even say what the production value is going to be. It'll be a different publisher. So Pantheon is going to be the publisher of the collected volume. Well, this is put out by Uncivilized Books, and they've got this set that I've got on their webpage right now. You can get it, I think, $70, and I highly recommend this thing. If you liked Blankets, this is almost like a spiritual successor to Blankets. It comes in this awesome package. You get a little mini comic and a sticker, and I am just so pleased with this thing. Let's see if I can get it together. Yeah, it comes together in this book. So this is Very handsome package. I can't recommend this book enough. An absolute 100% home run. I'm in awe of the work that Craig Thompson put into this book. He should be very proud of how pitch perfect this thing is. This is a masterpiece of comic making. Ginseng Roots.